Do you guys want to learn how to make websites using HTML? Then this is the right video for you. First of all, we're going to go to VS Code and open a new folder. Once we open this folder, we're going to be presented with this, and then up here we can create a new file. So our file, we're going to call it like index.html. The important part is that it ends in .html. This can be whatever you want, but the default is usually index. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to press this exclamation mark, and then we're going to press tab. If you guys put an exclamation mark and press tab and nothing happened, then that's fine. You don't really have to do much. You can just type in basically this much, and that's fine. And then make sure to press Control S. And this might seem like a little bit for you and you might not know what's going on, but don't worry, it's not that bad. All you guys have to know is that in this head part right here, we have a beginning tag here called head. It starts and ends with these symbols right here, and then this is the ending head tag, and you can see it's a little different because it has this slash right here. And inside we've got something called title, and it says document, and we've got this thing up here and this thing, but you can really ignore those. All you have to know is that in this head part, this is where we put our like metadata and things about the website that aren't like shown in front of you when you go to the website, and like the things that are shown to you, like text and images, everything like that goes inside of the body tag. Okay, the next step, guys, is we have to go to extensions and search up the live server extension and make sure to install this. And then once you're done installing that, we can go back to our Explorer here, right click on this and press open with live server. And what this should do is open it in your browser. Now it's going to be blank, but that's because we've just started making this website. But what you can mark here or note here is that it says document up here, and that's the same thing as over here. So if we change this to like my portfolio and then save that and check over here, it'll change up here. So that's how you get that title part, and we can do a lot more. So for example, if you want like a title tag, we're gonna have to do an h1 tag. We can write that by just doing h1 and pressing tab, or if that doesn't work for you, you can just write this manually. And then inside of here we can write like hello, and we'll get this big title text right here. As you guys can see here, I've just got all these different things right here, so they all kind of look the same. They all say hello, all these different elements, I guess you can call them. But here you can see this goes 1 2 3 4 5 6, and that's because these are like different sizes here. And if you want to make a paragraph of something, you would use the p tag. So we're going to call p, and we're going to use our default temporary text type thing. We just write lorem and it spawns a paragraph. I mean, you can just spam your keyboard or something, it doesn't really matter. And if we enter that, you'll see we'll get this huge paragraph right here. Not that big, but yeah. The next thing I want to show you guys is how to add an image to your website. So I've just added my logo into here by just dragging it in from like the Explorer thing, and we're gonna make a new image tag now, and our source is going to be the logo.png, and alternate text, we're gonna call it like my logo. So basically what's happening here is that we've got some attributes inside of our tag, and also look here, we don't have an ending tag like up here. Here we have starting and ending, but we don't have that here. So just make sure of that. Not all elements are going to have an ending tag. And src, which is basically like your source file, so that's where it's getting the image from right here. And alternative right here, which is alt, that's for like people who like can't see and they're using like a screen reader or something. So like if they can't see the image, or like the image doesn't load, it might show this text instead. So that's going to help some people. And if you go to our website now, you can see we've got the thing, but that might be too big, so we can actually change it with like height, and we can put like 20 pixels, and that should make it a lot smaller. But we're gonna make that 200 because it's a little too small, and yeah, that looks good. So as you guys can see, my auto completion is like generating some stuff, so I guess we can use that for this tutorial. You can see we've got UL right here, which is like a unordered list. That's what it stands for. And inside of it, here's your ending one, here's your starting one. Inside we've got list item, which is what LI stands for. So we've got 3 of them, and we've got H2 right here, so that's like smaller than H1. So if we go here, you can see it looks just like that unordered list. So if we did an ordered list with OL, you're gonna see all the items will be ordered 1 2 3. I mean, there's also a lot more you can do. So we can like make a button, for example, and call it like click me, and we've got a button, but clicking it won't do anything because you actually have to write some actual JavaScript code for that. And JavaScript code you would add by just I think it's listening to me, because like this. I mean, you don't actually have to understand any of this. I'm only trying to teach HTML here, so you don't need to understand any of this. I'm not going to explain it here, but if you want to learn this kind of stuff, you can just comment down below. All you need to know is that JavaScript code can be run in your website on the browser on your like client's end, or like the person who's viewing the website's end, by putting code into this script tag. And if we do that and we click this, it says button clicked because of this code, but you don't need to know what this does. I'm not teaching that today. I guess I could also teach you about the style tag. So basically, let's say you have this button here and you want to you want to change its like background color or something. We can give it a class, and we can call it like, I don't know, button. And basically what that does is it's kind of like a tag on it, and then over here we can do dot, I don't know, button, and then inside we can put like background color, and we can call it like red or something. And then if we check, our button's now red. Now this might not look that nice, you know, but that's because this is only HTML. In an actual website, you're going to be using combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is what makes other websites look really nice. And the last thing, guys, I'm going to show you guys is an A tag. So we're going to use an A tag here, and we're going to make it go to https www.google.com. and basically A tags, that's like your tags, or like when you're on a website and you click on something and it's not a button, it's like text, and then it sends you to another web page or something, or another site. That's what an A tag is. So when you click on it, it's going to send you to this location, which is google.com. So let me just save this, and oh, I need to add some text. So click me, and now if I click this, it sends me to Google. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I don't know, adios.